Oh, wait, it's Monday. So you know what that means. Special episode of the Three Beards of Wrestling. And it's going to be a jam packed one. We got tons of stuff to talk about. I know you missed us last week, but we're here and the show starts now. How can you not get hyped for that intro? Tell me, how can you not get hyped for that intro? You got to be out your rabbit ass mind if you cannot get hyped for that intro.
You're right. You're right.
It's Monday. I'm sorry.
It is Monday, and we are on our last episode of 2024.
I know it's been a surprising 2024. We had some strange things happen, and we're here with everybody to talk about it. Like everybody.
Shut up, yo.
So what's new? What's new with you, Shane? What's new with you?
Probably a few more pounds on my weight.
Okay. So Thanksgiving was lovely to you. That's awesome.
Yeah. Another Birds victory, so we're good.
Okay, we're talking about important shit, wrestling lines. We don't give a nobody cares about the Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares. If you're playing, like I would win in the Special Olympics too. So
yeah,
there we go.
Man, we have a lot. Well, we are down a beard, by the way.
Yeah.
He said he should be on by 7:30.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see if he makes it on by 7:30. I'm clocking.
He's not gonna make it.
But yeah, we have a lot. A lot has happened in the past month.
Yeah, month. Let's talk about it. What's happened?
So
what has happened?
Yeah, a lot. So we had Black Friday weekend.
Let's talk about it.
Red Saturday.
Let's talk about
it. Good things.
You had Seven Mountains on Sunday.
I didn't wrestle at Seven Mountains Sunday, but there was Seven Mountains on Sunday.
There was Seven Mountains on Sunday.
So I mean, I guess we can talk about my match. I mean, it was a great show, great crowd. Was all night.
Right.
Somebody made their return to the ring.
Who came back? I would love to know who came to the ring, because I'm excited. Because I heard rumors, right? I heard rumors all the way back in Cincinnati. I heard rumors, and I was just relaxing and enjoying my cocoa. And then somebody shot me a message like, "You would not believe who was in the ring." I was like, "What? Tell me about it."
Shut the hell up. Shango made his return to CCW to help me win the CCW Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, that was very nice of
that guy's pretty swell.
He is pretty swell. He had like the biggest pop of the night. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Like it was pretty loud. I couldn't hear anything. I was in Ohio, so I don't know what the hell happened.
So yeah, I am the new heavyweight champion for CCW. And fast forward to Saturday night.
Okay, let's talk
about wrestled Brother Raheem again.
Okay.
For title versus title, and I became Valor Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
So you like unified the belts.
Yeah, they already are unified.
Well, I mean, they weren't because technically they were because if he won that one, so you're the new unified champion, is what you're saying. So the first there was Rob, who was a unified champion, and due to injury and some shenanigans and stuff, he had to,
I lost the belt for him.
Oh, so that was the shenanigans, and then you redeemed it by winning it for yourself. You are selfish, sir.
So yeah, I lost them for him, and then I won him. So,
but that kind of begs the question, though. When he comes back, do you give him back the belts, or
what's I don't know how it works like that?
I think because if technically he never lost the belts, technically speaking, I'm just saying, like, who am I but a fan?
Technically, but yeah, so Super Crazy was there, and Michael Tarver.
Okay. Shout out to Michael
Alfonso and Pitbull Gary Wolf. Very, very cool people.
Extremely cool people.
As you see, we did have Michael Tarver on.
Yes. Shout out to Michael Tarver. Monster Tarver.
Yeah, Monster Tarver. Yeah, it was a great weekend. I mean, at least both shows I did. Very, very good crowds. Friday night was a blast. I mean, I didn't go on until like 11 o'clock, but
yeah. I know.
Oh, I don't know if it was that late, but it was around 11.
It probably felt like 11, especially for somebody who was hiding most of the night. I don't know who that would be.
Yeah. So yeah, very, very, very fun weekend. Now we're moving on to my last show of the year. I didn't put up any posters because I forgot. December 28th at the Colonial Park Mall, RWF returns.
Timothy, I had nothing to do with that. I have been here, sir, in Ohio, relaxing. Okay, I heard that, but again, I have nothing to do. What's up, Chris Vant? Merry Christmas.
What's up? Merry Christmas. We do so December 28th after Christmas. RWF returns to the Colonial Park Mall. Doors open at 4. Bell time is 5.
Is there a poster for that one?
There is a poster. I did not put it on here because I forgot. And then I haven't got all my dates for January yet, but February 8th, I make my debut in Strong Style Lucha Libre in Ohio.
Oh, what part of Ohio?
Bridgeport, I think.
Bridgeport, Ohio.
It's like 3 hours from you.
Oh. Well. Is it a Saturday?
It is a Saturday.
I will see you there.
So yeah, so I make my debut for Strong Style Lucha Libre on February 8th. So if you're in the Ohio area, come check out some lucha wrestling.
Yeah, because it's going to be fantastic. Watch, you are like the size of 3 of those guys. So watch you move around. They are going to lose their shit. Seeing the way you move, they are going to be like El Diablo. El Diablo. And it's not Suicide Myers El Diablo, because I am still convinced. I don't care what y'all say, that is the same goddamn person. I will die on that hill, okay? That is the same person. Go ahead, continue.
So we can move on to I think there was 2 pay-per-views that we missed.
No, they're this weekend. Oh, they're not this weekend?
Saturday night main event was on Saturday.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought they was doing it Sunday because it was like a weird thing with the name. Because it said Saturday, but it was actually on Sunday. So it's not that. I missed. Okay, go ahead.
And we missed I guess we didn't. Well, I guess we kind of missed because we were at a show, but we missed Survivor Series.
Right.
A lot has happened just in those two pay-per-views and seeing clips from Saturday Night Main Event. Brought back the Winged Eagle belt.
Yeah. That okay, come on now. Nostalgia, that maybe that feelings, because that's the belt I grew up watching. And I'm like, whoa. Whoa, okay.
I don't think sorry.
Subtitle.
It is a very nice belt, and you may see one hanging up in my room here soon.
Like the new version or the old version?
The old version.
Okay, that's smart.
Signed by BH.
Signed by BH. I hate you slowly. I understand that. I've already said this. You cannot have something signed by the excellence of execution. Okay.
So I kind of want to talk about Saturday Night Main Event because just seeing the clips that were on like Instagram and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just jump into Cody and Owens. I mean
that's
definitely it's definitely was a pretty good storyline. But the package pile driver. Are they going to start using that move again? Or are they going to keep it banned?
Because I thought it was banned, and then boom.
I mean, who knows?
Did you see the way he took it?
Did
you see the way he took it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That was yeah.
Did you see the clip after they went off the air with Triple H and Owens?
No.
Triple H comes out and basically like moves Owens' arms and like rips the belt completely out of his arms, and they both like getting at each other's face, and like Owens starts pushing Triple H, and I'm like, somebody making a return? Somebody making a return?
Wait, Hunter? Don't tell me Hunter got cleared to wrestle again.
I mean, I feel like maybe it's going to be like that last match, maybe. But
because he's got a pacemaker, so I don't know if that'll work. Because I don't know, man. It was kind of weird because hearing his story and seeing everything, but yeah. So it might be. Who knows? Stranger things have happened.
I mean, listen. Stone Cold looked pretty good in his last match.
I mean, he did, but he didn't have heart problems. He just had a bad neck.
Kind of the same thing.
And knees.
Kind of the same thing.
And back.
It's all connected.
And bone structure. Like I got you.
It's all connected.
Yeah. That if you took anatomy, you would. Yeah, go ahead.
It's all in your body, right?
Yeah, sure.
So that's all connected.
That's just like saying, like, just because my Happy Meal is inside a bag, it all goes together. If I shake it up, does not mean
it does.
It's a Happy Meal. It's a sad meal.
It all goes to the same place.
Well, that's just shitty. Anyway, continue.
I'm trying to think what other matches there were. There was Damian Priest, Gunther, and Finn Balor.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good. Gunther continues to... No, I can't even say at this point I'm surprised watching Gunther wrestle because Gunther, he's been getting better every time you see him. Especially, like, if you remember, like, when he was... what was his name when he started? It was Walter. When he was Walter, he was like, kind of chubby, and then people like gave him shit because he looked when he came back and he was smaller. He looked like he a little bit emaciated. I think that's the word they were looking for. And then, but he's been on a tear. The guy's been putting on high quality matches every fucking match.
He's good.
He is very good. He is very good.
Then you had Liv and Io Sky. I don't know. They did some pretty cool shit there.
They did some cool shit. Yeah, don't get me wrong, but I think Liv Morgan is. It all depends on who she's working with. I just best way I can put it. It all depends on who she's working with because you see the good and bad of Liv. Like when she's in matches with like Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, she looks fantastic. When she's in matches with people who weren't on the same level, she kind of wrestles down to that level instead of like staying high. You know what I mean? And Io Sky does the same thing. Because if you watch Io Sky, every match she's had, like when she wrestled Bianca Belair, that was a fucking banger of a match. And then you watch her wrestle Bayley, and you're like, well, what the fuck happened? Because it looked like she completely phoned in the entire match, and then she goes and does a tag thing.
But I don't know. I feel like for girls at least, there's a lot of girls. I don't want to say this ignorantly, but I don't mean ignorance when I say it. But there's a lot of girls that can't work that style that Io Sky works.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's not ignorant. That's just
like the high flying and all the crazy fucking bumps she be taking.
That strong Japanese style, basically.
Yeah,
that is.
And sometimes it's. I mean, if you're used to one style and you really don't work that high flying style, I mean, it's not going to look right doing it. I don't know why I'm just fucking yawning. Holy shit.
That is the beauty of training, and that is the beauty of what we do like every week, because we introduce each different styles, especially if you got a good trainer. They introduce different styles and different way of learning. That way you're not completely lost when you wrestle somebody who wrestles differently. You know what I mean? Like
I think it's amazing if you like Cena. A shit ton of people hate Cena. But you put Cena in a ring with anybody,
and he'll work them,
and he will go with them.
Yeah,
no matter what style the other person works, Cena will be right in that match, and it makes sense.
Yeah,
like he can work any fucking style.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard. Like popularity wise, you got guys who are one dimensional. Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, all one dimensional guys. They're just big, strong guys. Cena, huge, very strong guy, but can work, like you said, work different styles. One of the guys I really like, and I especially like the character twist they've done with him. No, can't fucking stand him. The character twist they've done with him. I love that he lost the belt. That's my favorite part. The character twist that they've done with Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, I love it.
Thank you. It's about fucking time.
I as soon as I saw him come back, it's so funny because the last episode of the podcast that we did, I said that he got released because something came out that he got released.
It did. He did get released.
And then that next week, he debuted.
Yep.
Well, not debuted, but
he came back. He came back.
And the way he came back and like his character now is like full on like Japanese like warrior.
Yeah, he's a Ronin.
I love that he is using the mist.
Yeah, he's a Ronin. He is a fucking Ronin. And yes, I do like fucking paying homage to guys like Great Muta. Like, come on now. And like, have you noticed like his setup and his style? He kind of has that Muta move. Like, I was like, okay, I like that. Yeah. I like that. So it's like I like the direction they're starting to take some of these guys. Like they're paying attention, and guys are having more and more input on their character development as well, as you can tell. Because like Shinsuke doesn't want to be this cookie cutter. Like he came in, he did the strong style, and it was fucking over. Vince hated the fact that it was over, so Vince kind of made him change his gimmick. Now Vince is no longer in the picture, and you got somebody who was working and in the ring for years, kind of running the show, and guys, the characters are getting better.
But what I think got him more over and they changed it was because his music.
Mm-hmm.
Because legit, no matter if he was heel
or
before they changed his music,
when
he was heel, the fans were still doing the same exact thing.
Yeah, exactly.
When his entrance music hit. So they swapped it to different, so the fans wouldn't do it.
Right, and they still did it.
Yeah.
They still did it. But notice they did the same thing to Seth Rollins.
Yep.
They switched it, and everybody's still doing it. Oh, I was like, all right, cool. Trick Williams, same thing. Trick Williams was a heel, and they were still chanting "Whoop that trick." So,
you know who I think will never become a heel just because the motherfucker is so over, it's fucking ridiculous. Joe Hendry.
Oh yeah, you can't make Joe Hendry a heel.
I don't think he will ever be a heel.
You can't. He's just
unless they completely repackage him.
Yeah,
there's no way he's going to be a heel. He is way over.
It's just yeah.
So we do have a women's United States champion, Chelsea Green,
which shocked me.
I mean, I don't think it was really a shocker to me. I mean, she's a pretty good heel.
Yeah, she healed it up, but I figured
I do like the fact that her gear was like Ryder's when he first started out. The whole in front. I did like that. But,
yeah. She got to pay homage to her hubby.
Yeah. I didn't think it was a bad match. I mean, I feel like they toned down
Tiffany Stratton.
No, what's her name? Mia Ying.
They did.
I definitely feel like they toned her down a lot.
Which made
now it's like the only thing that she's really doing is hardcore type matches.
Yeah, the dark the after dark matches. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tiffany Stratton should have been champion. She should have been the U.S. champion.
I like Tiffany Stratton.
So do I. Not just because I think she's hot as hell, but I think she is athletic as fuck. Like, and she is hot as hell, but I think she's as athletic as fuck.
Yeah. I definitely. Hopefully, she cashes in and they put the belt on her. Because I think she's good.
Oh yeah.
I think what's happening now is everyone was tired of seeing the same people. Every week it was, or every pay-per-view it was Charlotte and Becky Lynch or Bailey and whatever.
Rhea Ripley.
See, I could watch Rhea Ripley wrestle every day. I think she's good.
Same thing with Charlotte. She's good. Same thing with Becky. She's good. Like I think there's a reason why you always have the same consistent people, because they are just that good. It's only now that you're getting people who are actually stepping up, and like Tiffany Stratton is a fucking, like, she's a phenomenon. How long has she been wrestling?
Not
2
that
years.
long. Yeah.
2 years. 2 years. And look at what she's doing.
The way I kind of look at it is like, you know, like let's use me and you as an example.
Okay. Yeah.
So me and you wrestle each other. Well, I mean, we have wrestled each other how many times? But
I don't know.
You know,
Hundreds.
If we're in 10 different storylines in 3 years or 4 years, what is there to prove?
Right.
To anyone or even yourself.
Right. I know how to work this guy. So we're going to have an easy match.
There's only so much you can do in a ring with a person that there's like no build up to what you can do differently. Unless if you like completely go off the rails and like go balls to the wall and rip out everything you have and make it make sense. But at the end of the day, there's only so many times you can work somebody and not look like you're too comfortable with that person.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. When you work, like, we have chemistry. We just have ring chemistry. Because like you said, we've worked each other so many times. And there are a couple people that I've worked that I didn't expect to have ring chemistry with, that I instantly had ring chemistry with. And it kind of like delved back, well, we trained at the same place. You know, I saw them I got to work with them. I got to watch what they were doing. So everything they did, like, oh, I got it. Or I got to see them all the time, whether it's we're working the same show, we're doing anything, like it makes sense. But yeah, I get what you're saying. It gets washed down.
Dude, it's like me and Banks. Dude, I talk to Banks so much. I'm like, I've worked Banks so much where it's to the point where like I know everything he does, and legit, like the last like 5 times we wrestled, we didn't call a single thing.
Right.
Like it was just in the ring, and looking back on that match, like even our last match that me and him have had, you can just tell that we were too comfortable with each other, and we were just like not necessarily going through the motions, but going through the motions. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like,
It
wasn't like that hard hitting, like full on like match. Like it just felt like, oh, dude, like we wrestled so many times. Like it's just like it almost becomes like natural to when you work somebody so much. It's just like you have nothing to prove to the fans that if they come to every show, they've seen the storyline or they
know you guys have worked. Yeah.
Like there's just no like, and everybody knows like me and Banks are like boys outside of wrestling. Like it's kind of hard.
It's hard to believe like, oh, you guys don't like each other. It's hard to convey that story, which if you worked hard enough, maybe you can convince people. But then again, it's like, well, they know you, so it's not going to work. I think I agree with you because the first match I watched you and Banks was not like the 10th match I watched you and Banks. Because the 10th match I watched you and Banks was kind of like, okay,
yeah,
that's pretty decent.
And I feel like
first time.
And I feel like that's what they're doing with the women because they here we are.
And listen here, you stay the fuck out of my face. Oh, sorry guys, I'm late. Sorry. Hey. Listen,
you win a belt and you win a belt and now you get to be on like late time. Is that what it is? You win a title and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I ain't got to show up and do the podcast with the guys because I'm special.
Hey, I won 2 belts and I was on time.
Yeah,
special. So,
that's because she has to. You got a piece of paper that hangs up.
No, you know why he was. You know why he was late.
Oh, shut up!
Because he was fucking. It's okay. I knew it. Because he
I wish I was,
he
but
was fucking.
Shane's gonna say some bullshit about his cheating ass fucking Eagles yesterday.
No, what I was going to say is probably up late eating all them fucking cookies they made last night.
That's true. There is a lot of cookies still left, and that too.
You made a shit ton of cookies last night.
And then
Again?
crying because the Steelers lost.
I mean, that makes sense.
and there it
That makes
is.
sense.
And there it is.
That does make sense.
That motherfucker.
That definitely does make sense.
All I do have to say before we get back onto this wrestling topic is the dude that took that hit on the fucking Dolphins.
Oh, he did.
I'm surprised he is alive.
What are they talking about though? Like what are they teaching them at
Oh.
Bentley was like, this motherfucker's on. That's only because I was giving him cookies and stuff yesterday. I was sneaking stuff to him. So, what's up, Bentley? Like, do they just go through like Dolphins training camp and they're just like, hey guys, listen, here's how we get wrecked. Y'all ready for this? Like, sounds like a great tackling drill to me, coach. Jeez.
So I just put my hands up and catch the ball like this.
Yeah.
Actually, when you run, instead of diving in that too, just go.
Yeah, you got to go limp at the last second.
So Brian, I know you were late, so we're kind of on the topic of kind of what they're doing with like kind of with division.
Did you share a picture from like not long ago? Did we we never got a chance to share a picture from the other day?
No, hold on, don't say anything.
There's a picture.
Okay.
There's a picture. What picture are we talking about?
You'll see.
The picture.
Oh, the picture. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I've been in Ohio for so long. I have no idea what you guys are.
Listen, if Shane throws up that picture of you with your Bumble profile picture, I'll lose my shit.
What, Bumble profile picture? I have a Bumble.
Yeah,
profile?
when you were like, I like to date.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah. The one where you were like a whole different skin tone and everything. It was before you act like you had heart issues.
Acting like I had heart issues. Yeah, I figured like I could trick everybody, get away with it. Thank God I'm retired.
I'm just saying. I mean, I have to find the video of it from Saturday, but like I did a better package pile driver than Kevin Owens did. On Saturday, I did it to some kid. I think till this day, I think he's still dead.
Yeah, he probably did. He probably did.
He's probably dead.
He's in the same hospital as that Dolphins player.
It was the first time I picked somebody up for package pile driver, had him up over my head, and I could see the crowd in front of me. And I was like,
oh my God.
I was like,
oh my God.
Oh, and there was a chair at the bottom too. So
are you serious? Did you sit on a chair or was it like
oh yeah, it was a whole seated package pile driver. Oh yeah. I was like
go down. You just sat down and he went boom.
Oh yeah, so it was funny because he's so light and everything too. So I was like, hey man, when we go, we're just going. I'm not.
What's his name by any chance? Jimmy Alpha?
No, he was busy getting beat up during the main event. So it was Mosh.
You are
apparently. I don't remember where they sent the picture to.
You are a sadistic son of a bitch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like as soon as I heard him up, I had him up in the air, and I just heard some fans go, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "Oh fuck is right." he's
no
to die. All that motherfucker's gonna die.
Oh, I got it.
You got it?
Damn it, we suck again.
Oh no, we suck again. Listen, and then Shane and I decide we're gonna play pool down in his basement, and he's like, we'll do a quick game of 9 and that too. And it took us 3 times longer to play that than it did just doing a normal game of pool.
yeah, because 9 you got to go like by ball.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, and apparently every single one was just like, nah, not going in, not going in, not going in.
Don't want to.
Yeah, my God.
Don't want to.
I mean, so
yeah,
it happens. It happens.
It was a.
Oh, and Shane moved his office because he was cold outside. He was freezing outside.
I noticed he got a window now. I was like, he's out of the basement.
Yeah. He said he moved his stuff. I was like, why? I was like, oh, did you move it just to do? He's like, no, it's cold outside. I was freezing.
I couldn't feel my toes.
We're just gonna awkwardly stare at Shane while he's searching porn. Hey, look at
Oh, look at
this.
that.
We finally got this guy to sushi heaven finally.
Yeah, finally.
And did we lie though? Did we lie? I mean, Shane was like my late today to it, and by the time he got there, Adrian already had like he was already 4 orders deep.
I had to go. Like, look, I was starving, and I had a fucking little giant. I had a little giant with me too, so like I had to feed that thing.
He was like 8'7".
Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't Jason Holt. Everybody, it wasn't Jason Holt. So
it's true.
Yeah.
Wonder if Jason Holt eats sushi. I guess we'll have to find out.
No, they're still open. That's why.
I mean, they're still open. And me and Shane go there pretty frequently, so that says a lot. Like,
they
just walking in. They're walking in. They're like, "Call them in. We got to do a overtime today."
I'm trying to go there Wednesday.
Let me tell you something. Jason would eat like everybody's plate with one hand. He was like, because he's so tall. Like,
yeah, but he'd be the guy that would just be allergic to it.
Oh, that would be just bullshit.
I know.
Hi, David.
That would be bullshit. Like that, I would hate life if I was allergic to sushi.
So I realized not only was I late, but also in the 10 minutes I've been here, I've got us onto at least 39 topics. So go me.
Yeah, and we were on topic, which is bullshit. We were the moment. No, hold on.
We were on topic.
The moment you showed up, he jumped off topic immediately.
Oh yeah, that shit derailed real quick.
Fast. And I was like, I was so happy and proud of us. I was like, Shane, I was gonna say we're doing fantastic. We stayed,
and I was like, hold my drink.
You guys aren't doing it.
I guess it's all right today because it is the last episode of the year.
Hey, get us through the holidays and all that fun stuff.
Brian, somebody did come back on Black Friday. That was announced. I seen it.
I saw Kawan came back. I heard
he did. Kawan came back and fucking he fell down the steps. But Kawan did come back. Kawan did come back.
I heard somebody was like, I told you were retired. I said you were just tired.
No, I am retired.
And you got enough sleep, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go.
I showed up. He needed my help. He phoned me. And I was like, all right, I guess I'll come.
But I heard it was like just crickets, though, wasn't it? Like when you went out, there was
nobody said a word.
Nobody had any idea. They were like,
no,
who the fuck? They were like, who is you?
Yeah. Yeah.
That would actually can you imagine that though? Like making a big comeback, a big return, and like it's just fucking dead. People are like, this guy's here. Who that guy?
I would turn around.
I've been here for a while.
I would turn around. I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna
see what happened was I got sticko.
What would you do? Like, let's just say, Shane, you've been gone for 2 years, right? Yeah. 2 years. You come back, make this big triumphant return. Your music hits, you come through the curtain, and people are like, oh.
They'd be like, oh, this Chinese motherfucker.
I'm like, I guess it's time to pack it up and go home.
he's making his return, running down, just unlacing his boots.
This guy right here.
Who is? Oh, yeah, that is a pretty that son of a.
That's a really weird look. Did somebody set fire to the one side of his face, or?
Yeah, what happened? Okay, so I can tell you exactly what happened. Exactly.
Fake Bray Wyatt.
Exactly. Anyway, we're moving on.
Shane's just mad because Emma could have won the women's United States title. They gave it to Emma 2.0
instead of the beautifully luscious Tiffany Stratton.
Shango.
They're gonna have her tease all this, and then she's just gonna cash it in and just like lose it like real dumb too. Like, oh shit.
That I would be pissed.
Adrian, let me walk you through mine and Brian's night last night.
Oh god,
there was a lot of emotions going on.
This is gonna be bad. So the Steelers lost. So yeah,
we're sitting and watching the football game.
Hey, kick David out.
And Kimmy and Kayla are baking cookies.
Mhm.
The smoke detector goes off at least 5 times.
Wait, what? Hold up. So
What's even better? Hold on. What's even better is it goes off, and the fact that Bentley just sat there and was just like, "That's normal."
it's messed up over there.
He was like,
It's messed up over there.
Mom, the
It's
thing's
messed
going
up
off.
over there. It's messed up over there.
David said Tiffany Stratton is ugly.
Kick him out. Anyway, so let me follow this. So the ladies are baking cookies, the wifeys are baking cookies, and they are burning down the house, and the baby is like,
All right, he just continued to play.
"Oh, hey, mama, nothing, nobody's okay. Go ahead."
And Kayla takes the cookies out and goes, "Well, the one tray is really good. The other one's a little overdone."
So did the trade? Okay, so was it Forrest Whitaker or Wesley Snipes? Which one we talking about?
We're talking.
We were watching the football game, so we didn't look.
Oh! So it was Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. I know. You have new smoke detectors and Shane's sensitive. I know.
I'm not mad. I'm just saying, kick him out. Kick out David.
You know what, Adrian, you know what made me mad even more though?
What made you mad? Tell me about
So I get up to go hit the button to turn off the smoke detector.
it.
And as soon as I step near it, turns off. I'm like, yeah.
I used to have a smoke detector in my old place.
Well, yeah, and then the batteries just need to change, and you just fucking took the thing down and put it in the freezer or something. You could just change the batteries, right?
First of all, you're absolutely right. But secondly, I did change the battery and it was still fucking up, so I just dumped it in the freezer. I figured the cold air would help it recalibrate the internal combustion system. That way, when I put it back up and then smoke got near it, it wouldn't act so sedity.
There needs to be like a disclaimer when he goes on these endless babbles that says like we do not agree with whatever statement of Ebonics that he was just throwing out there.
I was speaking very hyperbole, sir. So you can just kiss my ass.
Are you playing fucking Scrabble where you're at or something? Is that what you're doing?
You can suck on my soliloquy. How about that?
I mean, he is in West Virginia. I mean,
I got to talk proper around here because these trees are strong. Let me tell you something. They got some strong ass trees, and I got to be careful.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
Well, see you guys next year. No, but it was fun. It was a nice little thing to do and stuff like that too. And then it was fun.
And the Steelers lost.
You keep bringing that up. I think
they played like trash. Listen, we weren't even through the first quarter, and that fight was breaking out and stuff like that too. And I was like,
listen.
At first, I was like, oh, what was the foul? And then I just saw the guy like take it from one side of the end to the other side. He's just going, and it's like, dude, you guys aren't part of the play. Like, what are you doing?
Adrian,
they blew the whistle. They blew the whistle.
Adrian, you know it's bad as soon as the game ends and Brian's like, yeah, I gotta go.
I'm like, I got this thing. It's snowing outside. I don't even fucking care. I'm not even gonna clean off my car. I'm just gonna start it up and start driving. It was bad.
It happens.
I think that is probably the only football game I have ever watched in my life that had so many fucking flags.
No.
Oh, there was a lot last night.
Yeah. I got the Kansas City games.
Yeah, exactly.
David asked what your teams are.
Mine is not the Eagles.
My team is a part of the special. My team is part of the Special Olympics.
Adrian's team isn't even a team no more because it's the Cowboys and they only won one game this year. Mine is the Eagles.
Yeah.
And Brian's is the Steelers.
Yeah. So we're both.
Adrian, you should probably start just going for the Dolphins at this point.
No, hell no. At least I got sense.
They're almost down to the practice squad.
Look, let me tell you something. I would rather cheer for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh,
you honestly should probably
that's
just
saying
start
a
cheering
lot.
for the, you should probably just start cheering for the fucking Jags.
No. First of all, if I'm going to cheer,
Why they at least beat the Saints.
Well, I mean, it's the same.
They're like 3-30.
You know who is the best team in the NFL? Who's the best team in the NFL? That doesn't have the refs. That does not have the ref. It's the Lions, and followed by Buffalo.
The Lions are killing it this year.
Followed by Buffalo.
Buffalo's killing it too.
Yeah, those two, but they lose the dumbest damn games. I'm sitting there watching. How the hell you lose by 90 points the week before to the Los Angeles Rams and you beat the shit out of the Lions the next week? Like, how does that make sense?
They're like, what was your strategy? We just didn't suck.
Well, it's like last year. The Eagles went like, I don't even know what the record was.
Y'all went 900-0 and then lost to everybody.
No, it was like 12-0 and fucking
12-0 and then lost every game. That ain't even the worst part. You lost to the goddamn Giants at the end of the season. They blew y'all out last. I'm like,
it's all right because we just blew you guys out like a couple weeks ago. So
the whole team's on suicide watch.
Well, that's like Shane and I are watching it, and the kicker for the Eagles goes through, kicks it, makes it in. There's a flag. He has to redo it again, and for like half the distance, Shane's like, "Here's where he fucking misses it. Half the distance, he's gonna." And he hit it, and it was like real close left, and that too. He's like, I was like, "Damn, he almost called that. He almost shaked the shit out of it."
I got one better for you. Watching the Buffalo game, this dude lines up. It is a 20-yard field goal. You kick, that is an extra point.
That's like a chip shot, yeah.
He shot that shit way that way, and then he was looking like this the entire time. I was like, "How the fuck Kawhi got out there and start kicking footballs?"
Well,
like,
it's like last week. It's like last week. Jake Elliott misses a field goal and smacks a fan in the head with the football.
Yeah. That was fantastic.
Imagine being the fan like there's 90 feet of netting, and you hit it at the 95 mark. It's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a boom. What the fuck is that? You see the kicker go.
You know what I think of? You know what I thought of when I saw that? Fucking that scene from The Water Boy. When the dude that looked like Colonel Sanders got hit randomly with the football. Like,
I just want to know, like, listen, like you're sitting in the stands, and a football is being kicked, and you're watching the football, and you don't move. It's not a baseball coming at you at 90 miles per hour.
I was gonna say, even when Bryce Harper at the Phillies game that we were at, and he threw his helmet up and over, they at least were like, well, "That's a cool helmet." And wanted to go the whole way, and that shouldn't happen in a baseball game. That happens in a football game, and there's like,
I'm trying to get a fair catch. Like, all right, I got it.
Listen, I don't like the new kickoff rules. I just don't. I don't.
It gives me an aneurysm.
I can't hit behind them. I can't get like, yeah.
It's to prevent touchbacks, even though there's 10,000 touchbacks a game.
Yeah. It's to prevent injuries.
All right, so this is what I really want to know.
Yeah, paid millions of dollars, get fucking injured, get wrecked.
So this is what I really want to know. So kickers can kick that fucking far on kickoff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Off the field.
Mm-hmm. But can't kick a 10-yard field goal.
But you can't make a 45-yard field goal?
Explain the math. They get the same running start, damn it.
I don't understand it.
Same running start, same everything. The only literal difference is just somebody holding it versus a tee. And sometimes, too, depending on how it is, and then, too, they do better not on a tee.
I do have to say the next couple weeks are probably going to be bad because Saquon Barkley's out. He's injured.
Is Saquon got injured?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be rough.
Yeah, he got like ankle tackled, but then like ended up going like end over end.
There was like 30 people that got hurt last time.
You know, his from his knees down, he is paper mache. You know that, right? Because that's the only thing that can turn on.
Dude, Brian was like, dude, look how big his cats are.
Like, for
Yeah,
real.
for real. Dude, he stood back and I was like, what the fuck? Motherfucker's got tree trunks for legs and shit like that. And he's running wind sprints and shit. So
yeah. I gotta make sure my legs stay in shape. You move. That's why the earth rotates. Because every time you sprint, we get a whole cycle that goes.
That motherfucker does not miss leg day.
No,
he's actually like leg day. Oh, thank God. I was not one to work my upper body.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I knew I needed a light day. What the fuck?
Listen,
Him
I mean,
and Derrick
we
Henry.
could be a Kansas City fan, so you know.
Oh, he said the Commanders suck. Yeah, we got the Commanders next week.
Are the Commanders going to go back to the Redskins next year? Or are they going to still be Commanders? Or are they going to go back to Washington football team? Or
they're going to change the name to
all the above.
Who that?
Their name next year is going to be
the Washington Redskin football team Commanders.
Yeah, the commander of the Washington Redskins is what we're going to be called.
But you have to say it in like an English accent when you do it. Be awful. You just need to bring back the XFL and just call it a day.
It is back.
Yeah, but it is back.
The Rock runs it.
Yeah.
He did it.
The Rock.
Where have you been in the past year?
The Rock and his
ex-wife. Fucking Rock, apparently. I don't know the XFL's going on because I don't see Aubrey posting about it on social media all the time, because wasn't he the brand ambassador for one of the New York teams for a while? So I did it for the Aubrey. That's our salute.
I mean, he got a
Bentley salute. Shane almost rearranged his whole entire screen. I laugh every time Bentley does it, though. Every time. I'm probably the worst for it because I'll heavily encourage it.
Oh, dude, he does it in church. I think it's great.
Now, praise the Lord.
He's like, this motherfucker.
I'm pointing for you, Jesus.
What's up, Daniel?
Hello.
Daniel got a podcast. It's
what's up, Daniel?
Thanos.
That's who? Who he said he was Thanos.
Thanos.
No, he said Sopranos.
Oh, Sopranos! I love that show. That, you know what, they need to bring back Tony. It's better that gabagool. You gonna sit there and tell me about the gabagool? Yeah.
Wasn't remotely what Shane said.
Yo, he didn't say anything about Sopranos.
Sopranos.
Oh, hey guys, I want y'all to know and be careful. Like, there's a pay-per-view this weekend called Saturday Night Main Event. Make sure y'all watch it.
No. Mania is this weekend.
Oh fuck! I thought it was okay. Thank you.
Crown Jewels tomorrow.
Oh, really? That's
a
weird way to have it on a Sunday.
Yeah, they're doing the Punjabi prison match again. Is the whole entire show.
Okay. The whole show is Punjabi prison match.
Yeah, it's just every match is a Punjabi prison match. That would be an awful fucking pay-per-view. Oh my God.
You know, I heard Kane was wrestling Undertaker again. Hell in Cell.
I want to see Kane versus cocaine versus like a 1 versus 17. You know,
like Novocaine and then like.
Oh my God. Listen, and now that I mentioned it and everything too, now what's going to happen is my TikTok feed is just going to be full of AEW stellar matches.
Speaking of AEW, Adrian, you'll be proud of me. I finally watched a full thing of AEW.
Like a
blooper reel. A whole blooper reel is what it was.
A full show of AEW.
Wait a minute, what's today's date? It's
16th.
Shane wants to say it was a barn burner.
I need to write this date down.
I just want to say that I will never get that time back in my life.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That makes sense now. I'm about to say, if you said something good, I would be like,
it's when Jericho wrestled the Jab. I don't fucking remember his name.
Jericho is getting is he melting in real time?
Yeah.
Because seriously, his hairline, his face, his body, it looks like he has been under a heat lamp pre-match every time. He is melting in real time. Somebody needs to stop it. You need to wear clothes. Okay. And if you go for that line shot one more time, you're gonna break your neck and your hip all in the same motion. So please stop.
He was
But
just
that's gonna be just that wear and tear of like putting your body through like getting fit and out and fit and out. And his body's just
Right.
like, bro, I don't know what you want me to do, but you're just gonna be built like a fridge. So
Yeah, basically. I mean, the best, he had the best scene in Terrifier 3. Y'all need to watch it. His scene was amazing.
Was it the ending credits or
No, he was in the beginning. He died very viciously. But it was fucking fantastic.
well, wait, he's a white guy. He's a white guy. Did he die first?
No, it was because he melted into a black person and they had to kill him.
Got too close to the sun. I got it.
Yeah. Spray tan was off the chain, so we gotta rip the face off.
Terrible, just terrible.
Well, guys, we got a couple minutes left here.
Yeah, I hear trees moving, so I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, we'll check on you in the morning.
Yes, please do.
Do a wellness check on you just in case.
I'll just be hanging out.
Yeah, I'm sure. Is never mind. Never mind.
I had a feeling I know where that was about to go.
Hey, do you hear banjos? Anybody else hear banjos?
Yo, why isn't Jessica watching this week, bro?
I have no fucking clue. That's none of I don't know.
She in West Virginia?
You know, it's one thing is that you know, it's one thing I don't hear Adrian taking a shit in his chair this week though.
It's because he's in West Virginia where they got good chairs.
Oh, he must have his
sturdy. Everything's sturdy here.
He's got his anal plug in there, so it's keeping everything nice and quiet this week.
I mean, anal plug. I don't know what you're talking about.
You just hear him. It's my butt flute. Oh man. So
stay on the topic, and now it's just going.
Oh yeah, it's.
I know. Ever since Brian got on here, we've been off topic the rest of this show.
We were talking.
I told you, I'm Taylor Swift in this. I'm the problem. It's me. I know it.
No. First, I was getting the blame, and then Shane was getting the blame, and then it was me and Shane getting the blame. You like, guys.
It was me, Austin. I
know. Nobody believed me.
Nobody believes that guy.
Same thing like when I saw the Loch Ness Monster. Nobody believed me. I saw the Loch Ness. You tell me what happened when I saw it. Look, I was sitting there at work by myself. I was getting off work. And then next thing you know, fucking it's rain and storm and lightning. I look around, there's a goddamn Loch Ness Monster. I'm like, I'm about to die. It looks down at me and it goes, I need about 350.
You need to get out of West Virginia pretty quick.
I'm gonna need about 350.
Yeah, don't drink the water. Don't drink the water.
No, that costs about 350.
Man, we're gonna come back in the new year. Adrian's pregnant, and that happens. It happens.
No. I took the morning.
Well, we're down to our last minute, so I hope everybody has a good Christmas.
A fantastic Merry Christmas and a splendid New Year.
Have a happy Chris Mahana Kwanzaa.
Shalom.
We will be returning on. We don't talk about the
West Virginia water.
What you got water? There's water here?
No, it's called water.
We will return. Our first episode of the new year will be January 6th.
Yeah, January 6th.
First Monday of the new year.
Uno number one.
So tune in. We may have a guest. Brian was supposed to find the guest, but
hey, Mom, are you busy? Can you talk to me and my friends for an hour?
No, baby.
Ask my brother. All right, fine.
I'm not.
She told me to ask my brother.
Well, fellas, we are to the end of our last episode of the year. Sadly.
Yeah.
We've made it this far, guys.
Everybody have a wonderful holiday. Eat them cookies. Nobody get
I'm
pregnant
eating
while we're gone.
Adrian.
So, yeah, don't get pregnant.
I'll
while we're
die if
gone.
I eat cookies. What are you talking about?
No, I said don't get pregnant. What are you talking about?
Adrian's going to have a very fun Christmas in Ohio.
No, I'm not.
He's going to play this with Jessica.
I'm going to stab you in the forehead. I pray to God that you start the new year and there's another baby. I hope.
Shane's trying out his new DJ gear.
What are you doing? Is that the soundboard you got? What the heck?
All right, guys.
We got shit to do.
Until the new year.
Hey, keep on buying Funko Pops.
All